All right, just about set to go and getting to start. Brian Bayo. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Inside, just missed.
2-1.
Next pitch is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Full count.
Up the middle. Throw over to Toro. 1 out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
That one way inside. High fly ball, right field. Anthony. And makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
And the batter now, Mickey Moniak. That one the other way, and he boots it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Jordan Beck.
2 outs, runner at first. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Jordan Beck. Next offering is in for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 1 up, 1 down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. One thing these players do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to, because hitters are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners, because these hitters know what to do when runners are on.
And that one is inside. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, Maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So 2 down now, and here is Roman Anthony. Too low, and it's ball 3. Two out, space is empty. Slider for a strike.
Full count.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Doyle sizing this one up. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's Michael Toglia,
the first baseman.
Taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Toglia gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's down and in. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Goes down looking. So up next, Brenton Doyle. Ball to strike.
Ball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Boston, bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the veteran DH, Rob Refsnyder. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Too high, and now it's 3-1. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Full count.
And down on strikes he goes, and one away.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And it is 2-1. One down, base is empty. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it's off the green monster. Story around second. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. Runner on at third, one gone. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now batting Jarren Duran. And a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Abraham Toro in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 3-2. Dives, and he can't hang on. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Two outs. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. That's the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We play 2 full. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Boston, top half of the third inning, and now it's going to be Orlando Arcia. On the ground, right side. And one away in the top of the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Batting 9, the designated hitter, Yanquiel Fernandez.
Next for the Rockies is the DH. 1 out, base is empty. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Makes the sliding stop over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Inside, almost got him. Hit hard on the ground to short. Story sends it over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly. They trail here 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Connor Wong. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Arcia whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, number 40.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. And it's fouled away.
Two.
Outside low. Full count, 3-2. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Second baseman, Romy.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Man at first, Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Goodman right there to make the grab. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox, and that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. And here is Mickey Moniak. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now at the plate, Jordan Beck. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 on, 1 out. Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Tolia. And the count 1-2. Goodman on second. Beck at first. One gone. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So bases all loaded up. Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ball 3.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. On the ground to first, could be 2. Over to Story for 1, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back here at Fenway Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Rob Refsnyder.
Refsnyder.
And that misses. 3-1 now.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Trevor Story now. On the ground, a short could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela, the next to hit. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Red Sox go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Brenton Doyle. And that's downstairs. Ball 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jordan Hicks, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Murphy, the lefty, warming up as well. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Swing and a slow roller. Story. Glove flip to second. On to first. Double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tyler Freeman.
So the lineup flips over. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. Line drive. Anthony snags it, and that is that. The Rockies strand 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back now at Fenway. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. On to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
One down, base is empty. And that's outside. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Bradley Blaylock getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Vodnik warming up as well. That's to third. McMahon. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced
Now
exactly what he was
the
looking for.
catcher.
Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. Out to short, Freeman. Sends it to first.
Yes, you're out.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Rockies nothing. Jordan Hicks on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, one-run game. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. Fought off foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And misses inside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Next for Colorado, Jordan Beck. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Rockies nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rockies.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bradley Blaylock.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Back
to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman.
Number 40.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Slings it across. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So digging in, Romy Gonzalez. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Kinley up and loosening in the pen. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings and misses. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19.
And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back inside Fenway Park. And now here is Michael Toglia. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
Out towards left center. Durant on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ryan McMahon getting ready to hit. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. In the dirt, it's 2-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Orlando Arcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now pitching for the
Jorge Alcala into the game.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Orlando Arcia.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Next offering upstairs. Boston's bullpen with some activity. James Cherry, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Bernardino also throwing. Doyle off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in at 99.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the seventh, and now the DH, Rob Refsnyder. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's Story now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. On the ground to short, Freeman. In plenty of time to first, and Story is out.
The center fielder, number 3, Cedar Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Just missed. And he walked him.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Duran really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Blaylock throws over, and he's back in there. Two outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one is hammered right field. Back there. And out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the first baseman, Abraham Toro. That misses the zone, and the count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air. Freeman. And puts the squeeze on that one. That is the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway, now it's the DH, number 35.
Fernandez.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ripped to short. Throw over to Toro.
He's out.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out
Now
in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver
Freeman.
consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Hunter Goodman now at the plate.
The catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Two down, nobody on. A little up front there as he swings through it.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Caught him looking for the K. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching for the
Victor
Rockies.
Vodnik gets the ball now.
Number
Pretty
38.
tight game, so they're looking for quality
Victor
pitches out of him right here.
Vodnik.
Got to do his best to keep the score right
Leading
where
off
it is.
For the Red Sox.
Connor Wong
The catcher,
digs in now.
Connor Wong.
This one in the air. Tolia settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone
Now
right there.
batting,
They look
number
really
40.
good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a miss at a slider.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is downstairs. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike
Now
3, but
batting,
when you're
the
pumping
second
high
baseman,
90s, you get away
Roby.
with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Rockies nothing.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
Red Sox.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number
James
28.
Cherry. A chance at his
James
first save of the year.
Cherry.
So in now for
Leading off
Colorado,
the
Mickey
right fielder,
Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. Toro takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. And now Jordan Beck. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The Rockies down to their final strike. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Full count.
Got it. And that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long